Hello, and welcome to the Dokkan battle video. So Global Dokkan just graciously translated every single new unit that's about to come out on the both versions. So starters, we do have a new banner unit, Krillin and Gohan. That's fine. We kind of got teased by them by the breakthrough the metal armor event. But here's kind of what they do. First of all, they have movie hero categories key 3 at HP attack and defense 130, probably worthless. Their passive skill, Essence of Focused Attack, attack and defense 120%, plus an additional attack and defense 50% when facing 2 or more enemies, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense 50% when a critical hit, and perform a critical hit within character's next attacking turn after the character attacks 3 times in battle, performs a critical hit with 7 or more key spheres obtained, all allies' chance of performing a critical hit 5% per movie heroes category ally, a max of 15%. Definitely an alright unit. Hold on, let me just drink some water real quick. It's late. Yeah, so definitely an alright unit. They are on a 200% lead, so that's good. Hold up. My throat's a little clogged up. Anyway. So their links, though, are really bad. Like, genuinely terrible. Like, downright awful kind of thing. But, hey, I mean, if they support it at all, they'd be a little bit better. But they will have, at the very least, Kamehameha Fierce Battle, and they'll have Shocking Speed with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. So technically, they have 3 links with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. So we'll kind of take that. Then we do have their... Oh, actually, did I not pull up their super attack effects? Basically, they raise attack and defense for 1 turn. And I believe they also lower attack and defense. But yeah, so they're pretty alright. I'd definitely go full additional for them. That way they can get as many super attacks as possible to bump up that defense. Then we have LR Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now my favorite thing about them is their leader skill. Joined forces or movie heroes category key 3, HP attack and defense 170, and then an additional 30% to pure Saiyans. I called the joined forces pure Saiyan thing. I just want to make that known that I've called that. I knew it was going to happen, and here we are. Their passive skill, Extraordinary Fighters, Key +3, attack and defense 150%, reduces damage received by 20%, plus an additional Key +1 per key sphere obtained, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional damage reduction of 20% for 3 turns from the start of turn, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50%, and medium chance of performing a critical hit when performing an ultra super attack. Receives a morale boost when conditions are met. The morale boost is basically a transformation costume change, I believe, kind of similar to how LR Krillin and Gohan last year, I believe they said, like, Dawn's Sand armor or something. Their links: Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Lineage, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. They're really promoting Shocking Speed, but it's good that they have both Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle and Saiyan Lineage. They're going to link up well with pretty much every single character in the game. And also, another thing I predicted, they do not have Kamehameha. Goku does technically do the Kamehameha in one of their super attacks, but they do not have the link, or it's not in any of their super attack names, so they do not have the category. So they are not on the LR Guard's 200% lead. They are, however, on LR Birdcoo's 200% lead, so that's good. Super attack effects. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy. This is literally the same thing, and I believe it also lowers attack and defense, yeah. Their morale boost. Receives a morale boost upon entering the next attacking turn after the character performs 3 or more super attacks and receives 7 or more attacks in battle. That's a little lame, but it is definitely going to be obtainable, though they don't get too different after they do the morale boost. They do have this costume change where Goku loses his shirt and Vegeta basically loses half of his sand armor. Their passive skill changes to Roused Fighters, Key +2 in attack and defense 150%, reduces damage received by 30%, plus an additional Key +2 per key sphere obtained, launches an additional attack that has a great chance instead of a medium chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense 50% and medium chance of performing a critical hit, performing an ultra super attack. I believe that, does that go down? Hold up. No, it's the same. Okay. Performs a critical hit when activating the active skill or when key is 24. That is very good because these guys are going to be attacking a bunch of times. So those guaranteed crits is really good. All right. Active skill can be activated when facing only 1 enemy starting from the next attacking turn. So this is literally LR Int Cell's active skill. So imagine how often you see that, and that's how often they're going to be able to do this. Their links do not change. And their super attack effects, I believe, also do not change, except this now greatly lowers attack and defense instead of just regularly lowering attack and defense. So definitely, again, full additional for this character. Get them as many supers as possible because they're going to be critting a lot and they're going to be buffing up their defense heavily. Plus, they have that that damage reduction built in, so he's going to really, really thrive on additional supers. Then we have LR Metal Cooler. Now, one thing that I was wrong about is that he's actually a Wicked Bloodline category key 3 in attack and defense 200%. I don't like that. I thought he should have been, Artificial Life Form. I feel like that would have worked a lot better for him, but hey, Wicked Bloodline will take it. It does make AGL Metal Cooler's leader skill literally worthless, but hey, it's whatever. So he's a weird character. So basically what he does is he is like an HP regen bot, and that's pretty much everything that he's doing. Alright, so as an energy regen or HP regen bot, basically he recovers 10% HP at the start of turn, and if HP is 50% or less, he is getting an additional 10% HP. He also gets a key +2 in attack and defense 130% at the start of turn. He gets an additional defense plus 100% based on how much HP he has. He gets an additional key +4 in attack and defense 15% up to a max of 60% with each attack received. So that basically the same mechanic that AGL Metal Cooler has, except now he gets key instead of AGL Metal Cooler just getting attack and defense. He recovers 10% HP at the end of turn in which an attack was received, and recovers an additional 5% HP if there's another ally whose name includes Metal Cooler attacking in the same turn. So let's just count how much HP he's regenerating here. If he's under 50% HP with another Metal Cooler on the turn, that is 35% HP regen. That's an insane amount. He also has a great chance of nullifying unarmed super attacks. So again, that's like fist attacks, like straight up hands. So you're very rarely going to see that. It is possible in some red zone events, but it's very, very rare. The weird thing though is he revives with full HP recovered when this character is KO'd. I believe that is just him. So he technically always has his revive active. He just has to be the one to die, which is kind of lame because the big part of the revive is having every single character on the turn being able to trigger it, so that way you can die no matter where you are, because there are going to be instances where you're going to get a hit really, really hard and Metal Cooler is going to like barely survive and not proc the revive, and then the very next character in line will die and you will just lose. So that may happen, and it's probably going to happen a lot more than we're going to like, but this Metal Cooler does seem defensively good enough to the point where that shouldn't happen as often as we might think it would. His links: Big Bad Bosses, Strongest Clan at Base, Thirst for Conquest, Auto Regeneration, Nightmare, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I basically named this exactly. His weird Auto Regeneration link, which is just Metal Cooler only, and then pretty much the exact same link set as LR Final Form Cooler, so that's really good. His active skill can be activated starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle if the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, or after the revival skill is activated. That is good. And again, recovers 30% HP and greatly raises attack temporarily. So he is literally an HP regen monster. Now the thing about that is HP regen is kind of like a weird spot because a lot of the bosses nowadays just kind of one-shot you. So if you somehow don't get one-shot and this Metal Cooler, say, proc this active skill and right, you're like on 2% HP and Metal Cooler procs his active skill, he's then going to heal basically 50% HP the second he shows up, and then another 15% after the turn, which is kind of dumb, but hey, we'll take it. It's a lot of HP back. His super attack effects: he raises defense for 1 turn on his 12 key, and he massively raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. It causes mega colossal damage to enemy and massively lowers defense. Now this massively raises attack, I'm pretty sure that's just for the turn, because normally what they would do is they would put a comma here and then put raises defense for 1 turn after that, but since it's neither of them are like separated by like a comma or anything, I'm guessing that he just raises his defense by a lot, raises his defense and then massively raises attack for that 1 turn and then moves on. Massively lowering defense is kind of lame. This greatly lowering attack on his 12 key is helpful for a lot of super battle road stages, so you're going to be able to make a good use of that. So Metal Cooler, I think, is like okay. They definitely, I think, like slacked a little bit on him, because I feel like they definitely could have given him a little bit more attack and defense from his passive, because just roughly 190% attack, and I guess it's I guess it is 290% defense, which is a lot. So he is going to be, again, he's also going to be healing a lot from same type orbs. But another thing about these guys, I genuinely think every single one of these characters wants to be full additional. Do not give these guys crits. They are going to be doing enough damage as is. Goku and Vegeta already crit from their passive. These guys, do not give them crit. These guys crit from their passive. Don't give them crit. Metal Cooler, I would personally go additional just to maximize how much defense he's getting, like from here. But you could also technically go a dodge build. I wouldn't recommend it because he wants to get hit in the turn and all these other hits. Like the main thing about him is getting hit. So I think dodge would be a little counterproductive, but I would say go full additional. That way he can get basically 3 stacks of 30% defense for the turn and feel a lot more better defensively as like maybe a slot 1 or a slot 2 character, or just a floating slot 3 character. So generally, I think he is good. He's a little wonky, but I didn't really think he's good. The only fumble I think is making this Wicked Bloodline. This should have been Artificial Life Forms. Also, where's his categories? Did they? Yeah, here we go. Wicked Bloodline, Resurrected Warriors, Movie Boss, Artificial Life Form, Terrifying Conqueror, Target Goku, Revenge, Crowd Body Mind, Accelerated Battle Power, Absorption, Powerful Combat. Oh, so he's... Funny thing about him, he's on... Bird Goku's 200% lead, but he is not on LR Metal Coolers, or LR Final Form Coolers 200% lead. So that's funny. But I mean, hey, this does allow for Final Form Cooler to be on his 200% lead, whereas if he was Artificial Life Form, Final Form Cooler wouldn't be on that 200% lead either. So I guess at the very least he's on this one. Anyway, that's everything about these guys. I genuinely like these guys a lot and will be summoning for them. I don't think I'm going to be able to summon right away, but expect summon videos on Friday, because I do believe these guys are going to drop about at this time in 2 days. So on Thursday at about like 5 in the morning, I think. It's either that or because there was like a little bit of like a spoiler kind of thing where like in the teaser trailers that they showed up, it said summon period and it said the 14th at 8 p.m. I don't know if that's going to actually happen, but if it does, that's going to be insane. But even though I still probably won't be able to summon until Friday anyway, so that just keep that in mind. If you're going to ask, oh, where are the summon videos? I will be summoning for them on Friday. That's when I'm going to actually be able to have stones in my account to do that. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about these guys in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.